autism!
Pokémon.
A miserable little pile of secrets!
This is Berghani, and today I'm feeling quite sick, if I'm to be very honest, because my body is incompetent. But that won't stop me from making another video, so here we go! As expected, with the upcoming release of Pokémon Sun and Moon, there are a lot of people who are excited about it, like, yeah! As a Poké-fan myself, I'm pretty excited too, because it's nice. I'm always excited for new Pokémon games, so yeah, let's go, gotta catch them Pokemons! But also there are plenty of people who just wants to complain about it, like, you know, the ones who complain about the new Pokemon. They say they are Poké fans, they like Pokemon, or they have liked Pokemon, but they still have these nostalgia goggles glued to their heads and can't get it off, no matter how hard you pull or whatever you do. Get them off! Get them off! These are the ones who play the hell out of Pokemon Blue, Yellow, Red, and some of the second generation as well, and then started to pretty much more or less hate the upcoming generations, because those Pokemon, there are too many Pokemons now. When would you just look at them? They look hideous, and their names are so... What even are these? What is that even a Pokemon? That is probably the most common statement you will ever hear from one of these nostalgic Poké fans, as I've chosen to call them. That is not a Pokemon! Well, what exactly is a Pokemon? Please, describe it for me. I'm all ears! I'm all ears, come on! Come on! I'm listening! I'm listening! I'm listening! Camera, why don't you respond? Camera, we've talked about this! Camera, why don't... So that is my main problem with these people, like... You're entitled to your own opinion, okay? You can like whatever you like, you can dislike whatever you like, but don't come up with these bullshit arguments like, oh, that doesn't look like a Pokemon. There is so... One of the most wonderful things with Pokemon is the variety in the different kinds of little animals you battle to the death with. Like, we have a Pokemon that is like... There are so many, I need to come up with one. There are Pokemons with boxing gloves and weird heads. There are Pokemon who are just snakes. They are snakes. There's nothing more to it. And then there are, I don't know, Santa penguins? Santa penguins? There are seals, there are frogs, there are so many that it is impossible to describe a Pokemon. Like, Pokemon is the common name for all of these creatures. You can't describe a being by just calling it a Pokemon, because there are like 5 billion of them right now. It's impossible. So when you come with that argument, it's invalid. And for all of you who complain about the new designs and new names, really think about it. Think about the first generation. Think about the first generation and its creative Pokemons. Like, here's a ball with the eyes on it. And what would you believe? It's evolution. It's a bigger ball with a mouth too, and reverse colors. Creativity. And just take the snakes from the first Pokemon game. Oh, that's literally a purple rattlesnake. And its name? It's fucking Snake! Spelled backwards! Creativity? I'm not trying to shit on anyone's preferences, but you have to be fair when you judge these new creations of science or whatever it is. It's evolution, it's like... They're natural, they're part of the world, but I digress. You have to be fair when you judge these little creatures of whatever they are, because there were some shitty Pokemon in the first generation. There are shitty Pokemon all over the generations. And saying that, oh, the first generation was the best because that's the one I grew up with, well, you may think... Okay, if you like the first generation the best, okay, but don't just do it because you're too ignorant to actually give new stuff a chance. And son, we talked about this. Son, do I have to need to talk to you like I talk to the camera? You're really... Son, Pokemon Sun. Relevant. My point is, there's always been asinine Pokemon with asinine names and whatever. But the thing I really want to... But the points I really want to bring up is that what I love most about Pokemon is not the... It's not really the adventure, it's not really the main mechanics. My favorite thing about Pokemon is how they are still able to cram out all these new Pokemon when there already exist like 5 of the billions of them. I think that's impressive, and I always look forward to new designs, and you should. And for once, I think you people who only like the first, maybe the second generation, please try your hardest to peel off your skin and get rid of those glasses, those goggles, those shades, those nostalgia whatever, and just give them a chance. I'm not asking you to buy all the games and be all like, oh, this is the best thing since every fucking thing that exists. I'm just asking you to not be so quick to judge. That's my thought about it. So, before I completely lose my voice, this has been Berghani. I'm saying bye!